What if I told you the most perfectly engineered endurance drink in human history wasn't formulated in a multi-million-dollar sports science lab? It doesn't come in an aluminum can. It isn't dyed fluorescent green. And it doesn't leave your nervous system crashing 3 hours after you drink it. Imagine for a moment the physical reality of the biblical world. Think about the journeys. Abraham traveling hundreds of miles through the Negev. David and his men surviving in the wilderness of En-Gedi. Traders moving along the ancient spice routes, marching 20 to 30 miles a day, on foot, under a relentless Middle Eastern sun, carrying heavy packs, armor, and supplies. If you or I tried to do that today, fueled by the processed snacks and caffeine drinks we rely on, we wouldn't last 48 hours. Our blood sugar would spike, our energy would crash, our muscles would cramp, and we would collapse. So, how did they do it? Most people read the Bible and focus entirely on the spiritual endurance of these figures. But they had physical bodies. They required physical fuel. And the ancient world possessed a specific, highly concentrated liquid provision that kept travelers, soldiers, and prophets strong for days on end. It was an elixir made from two of the most scripturally significant foods on earth. Stick around, because today we are uncovering the original ancient energy drink. I'm going to show you the stunning modern clinical trials that explain exactly why this combination of ingredients outperforms almost any pre-workout supplement on the shelf today. And by the end of this video, I'm going to give you the exact ancient recipe so you can make it in your own kitchen. Before we dive into the science of this ancient superfuel, if you want to stop relying on chemical energy and start unlocking ancient wellness wisdom backed by modern science, hit that subscribe button right now. We uncover forgotten remedies every single week, and you do not want to miss what we have coming next. Act 2. The Modern Energy Crisis, US versus Them. To understand why this ancient drink is so revolutionary, we first have to understand why our modern approach to energy is completely broken. When you feel exhausted today, whether you're hitting that 2 p.m. wall at work or you're about to go for a run, what do you reach for? You probably reach for caffeine, refined sugar, or synthetic amino acids. We consume energy drinks, heavily sweetened lattes, and pre-workout powders. But here is what happens inside your biology when you do that. When you consume an artificial energy drink, you are hitting your central nervous system with a sledgehammer. The massive dose of refined sugar causes an immediate, violent spike in your blood glucose. Your pancreas panics and pumps out insulin to clear that sugar out of your blood. Meanwhile, the synthetic caffeine blocks your brain's adenosine receptors, the receptors that tell you you're tired. It triggers your adrenal glands to release cortisol and adrenaline. You are literally triggering a fight-or-flight survival response just to get through a Tuesday afternoon. And then, the crash comes. The insulin clears the sugar, leaving you hypoglycemic. The caffeine wears off, and the adenosine rushes back into your brain. You are left more exhausted, more inflamed, and more depleted than before you took the first sip. We are borrowing energy from tomorrow to survive today with massive interest rates. The ancient travelers traversing the Judean desert didn't have the luxury of a crash. A crash in the wilderness meant death. They needed true, sustained, cellular energy. They needed a fuel source that burned like a thick oak log, not like a piece of paper soaked in gasoline. They found that fuel in the synergy of two vital foods, the date and the almond. Act 3. The first pillar, the date palm, the fuel. Let's look at the first half of this equation, the date. The date palm is mentioned more than any other fruit tree in Scripture. In Exodus 15, when the Israelites were desperate and exhausted after crossing the Red Sea, God led them to Elim, where there were 12 springs of water and 70 palm trees. This wasn't just a place of shade. It was a place of deep nutritional recovery. Dates were the ultimate survival food of the ancient Middle East. They are so nutrient-dense that ancient traders called them the bread of the desert. But they weren't just eating them whole. They were mashing them and steeping them in water to create a rapid hydration, tonic. Modern sports science is absolutely fascinated by the date. Let's look at the pharmacology. A date is fundamentally a source of rapid carbohydrates, specifically glucose and fructose. When a traveler was exhausted, their glycogen stores were depleted. The glucose in the date bypasses the digestive system almost entirely, absorbing directly into the bloodstream through the lining of the mouth and stomach. It is instant cellular fuel. But unlike the refined high-fructose corn syrup in modern sodas, The sugar in dates is bound inside a matrix of soluble fiber. This fiber acts as a slow-release valve, preventing the violent insulin spikes that cause energy crashes. Furthermore, dates are packed with potassium. In fact, gram for gram, dates have significantly more potassium than a banana. Why does this matter? When you sweat, you lose electrolytes, and your muscles begin to misfire and cramp. Ancient soldiers didn't have lab-made electrolyte powders. They used the high potassium and magnesium content of the date to keep their muscles contracting perfectly during grueling marches. Clinical trials have even shown that consuming dates in the final weeks of pregnancy leads to significantly faster, easier deliveries with less need for medical intervention. Why? Because the uterus is a muscle, and the date provides the exact sustained energy and mineral profile a muscle needs to perform a marathon of contractions without failing. But if you just drink date water, you only solve half the problem. You have the fuel, but you need the anchor. That brings us to the second pillar of the elixir. Act 4. The second pillar, the almond, the sustainer. In Genesis 43, when Jacob sends his sons back to Egypt to face the ruler who held their lives in his hands, he tells them to bring a gift of the best products of the land. Among the balm, the honey, and the myrrh, he specifically includes almonds. The almond tree held profound significance in the biblical world. In Jeremiah 1, God asks the prophet, "What do you see?" Jeremiah replies, "I see a branch of an almond tree." The Hebrew word for almond, shakt, shares a root with the word for watching or being vigilant. The almond is the first tree to blossom in the spring, waking up while the rest of the world is still asleep. And nutritionally, the almond is exactly that, vigilant. It protects and sustains the body at a cellular level. To make this ancient drink, travelers would crush almonds into a fine paste and mix it with water, creating the original, unpasteurized almond milk. This isn't the watered-down, artificially thickened carton you buy at the grocery store. This was a rich, fat-dense, protein-heavy liquid. Here is the modern science of why the almond is the perfect counterpart to the date. Dates provide the spark. Almonds provide the log. Almonds are one of the most concentrated sources of vitamin E on the planet. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble antioxidant that actively repairs cellular damage and reduces the oxidative stress caused by intense physical exertion. When ancient travelers walked for 12 hours under the sun, their bodies were flooded with free radicals. The almond milk acted as a cellular shield, neutralizing that damage in real time. More importantly, almonds are rich in monounsaturated fats. This is the magic mechanism of the ancient endurance drink. Act V. The biological alchemy, the synergy. When you blend the rapid energy of the date with the healthy fats and protein of the almond milk, you create biological alchemy. We call this glycemic blunting. The fat in the almonds coats the digestive tract and physically slows down the rate at which the date sugars enter the bloodstream. Instead of a massive spike and a sudden drop, you get a beautiful, flat, sustained line of energy that lasts for 6 to 8 hours. This combination, complex carbohydrates, soluble fiber, monounsaturated fats, and electrolyte-rich minerals, is exactly what modern sports scientists try to replicate in highly processed endurance gels used by ultra-marathoners today. But the ancients had it in its pure, whole food form. It kept them vigilant, it kept their minds sharp, their muscles firing, and their stamina unbroken. So, how do you harness this ancient wisdom for your own life? Whether you are preparing for a brutal workout, a long hike, or just a deeply demanding workday, here is the traditional preparation for the date and almond endurance elixir. Do not buy commercial almond milk. It lacks the essential fat content and is filled with gums and emulsifiers. You have to make it the way they did. Step 1. The soak. Take 1 cup of raw, unsalted almonds. Place them in a bowl, cover them with filtered water, and let them soak overnight about 8 to 12 hours. This neutralizes the phytic acid in the almond skins, making the nutrients instantly bioavailable and incredibly easy to digest. Step 2. The blend. In the morning, drain and rinse the almonds. Place them in a blender with 3 cups of fresh water. Blend on high for 2 full minutes until the water becomes stark white and creamy. Strain this mixture through a cheesecloth or a fine towel. You now have pure, nutrient-dense, ancient almond milk. Step 3. The infusion. Take 3 to 4 large medjool dates. Remove the pits. Add the dates into a blender with 2 cups of your fresh almond milk. Step 4. The ancient spices. To truly replicate the ancient formula, Add a pinch of high-quality sea salt. The ancients knew that salt was life. It provides the sodium necessary for water to enter the cells. Finally, add a dash of cinnamon. Cinnamon has been proven in modern clinical trials to increase insulin sensitivity, further stabilizing your blood sugar. Blend it all together until it is completely smooth. Drink this 30 minutes before intense physical activity, or sip it slowly on a long journey. You will not feel a jittery, caffeinated rush. Instead, you will simply feel an enduring, unbreakable sense of vitality. You won't realize how well it's working until you look at the clock 4 hours later and realize you haven't slowed down once. For thousands of years, humanity survived and thrived without laboratories, without factories, and without synthetic chemicals. God provided the absolute perfect fuel for the human body, growing right out of the sand and soil of the harshest environments on Earth. We traded this accumulated, ancient wisdom for convenience. We traded a living medicine for a processed shortcut. But the science has finally caught up, and it is proving what the ancient travelers knew all along. The original way is still the best way. If this video changed the way you think about energy and nutrition, do not keep it to yourself. Share it with an athlete, a traveler, or anyone who is exhausted and burning themselves out on modern energy drinks. And if you want to keep exploring the profound intersection where ancient biblical history meets modern health science, hit that subscribe button right now. Leave a comment below letting me know if you are going to try this ancient elixir this week. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, and I will see you in the next one.